Here we're trying to find which expression is equivalent to, and then we have the 2x squared minus 98 all over x squared minus 14x plus 49. So when we see fractions with polynomials, we typically want to simplify the numerator first and then simplify the denominator second, and from there look for commonalities between the top and bottom and cross some things out. So if we first take the numerator there, the top part is this 2x squared minus 98. We're trying to factor that. Now this isn't like our typical trinomial. This is a binomial. And notice that the leading coefficient is not a 1. So a good hint there is one of two things. We either factor out with the GCF or look for the difference of two squares. Well, 2 and 98 are not perfect squares, so we're going to have to factor that 2 out. And when we do, we get 2 on the outside and x squared minus 49 on the inside. Now the inside here can factor even further. So if we take just what's inside that parenthesis, this x squared minus 49, while it doesn't look like a trinomial, we could make it a trinomial by doing the following. X squared minus 49 is the same thing as x squared plus 0x minus 49. And then we could factor it like we normally do. What times what is negative 49 and adds to be 0? Or what we also have is the difference of two squares. 49 is 7 times 7. So the inside there, x squared minus 49, is theoretically the same thing as x plus 7 times x minus 7. And we would still have that 2 on the outside. Then we look to factor the denominator. The denominator is the x squared minus 14x plus 49. So we have x squared minus 14x plus 49. This is a trinomial with a leading coefficient of 1. So we are looking for two things that multiply to be 49 positive and adds to be negative 14. Well, if we break up 49, 49 is the same thing as 1 times 49 and 7 times 7. We could also do the reverses of that, which would be negative 1 times negative 49 and negative 7 times negative 7. The one that adds to be the negative 14 then is the minus 7 and the minus 7 there, or the two negative 7s. Therefore, to factor the denominator, the red part, this would be the same thing as x minus 7 times x minus 7. And we might also see this as x minus 7 squared. I wouldn't recommend doing that part though, the squared, when we're trying to simplify. So now going back to the original expression, we had the 2x squared minus 98 over the x squared minus 14x plus 49. And then we factored each side. So the top part, we found that to be 2 times the x plus 7 times the x minus 7. And the denominator we factored and got the x minus 7 times the x minus 7. What can we simplify and cross out? That's the same on both sides now. Well, both the top and the bottom have the x minus 7s. So my final answer then would be the 2 is still on top, along with the x plus 7 in blue. And the denominator, what was left, is the x minus 7. And typically, when you just have that part on the bottom there, and simplest form for our answer, we won't see those parentheses anymore. And then we're going to match that with our multiple choice options, and the correct answer there would be letter D.